All right, is this where we do the intro?
Yeah, I guess so. Welcome, guys, to our first ever commentary. It's for Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which is an amazing show.
Clearly,
So
clearly one of a fan favorite among a lot of comic fans. One of those that really got canceled before its time. I guess in a
Truly.
move from Marvel to kind of coordinate a little more with the movies, which really has been one of their bigger missteps. But
yeah, I totally agree.
So as
Yeah,
you see,
obviously, as you can tell, you can't hear the audio of the actual episode itself because that's not the point of this. Really, we just have the visual thing up there, just so you guys have an idea of what we're talking about. We highly encourage you guys to watch it with us. It's on Netflix. It's on the Disney XD website. I know it's on a few other video sharing sites also. So even though the show's canceled, it's still an amazing show anyway. So go
absolutely.
check it out.
And I think all the episodes are available on the Disney XD website for free.
Yeah.
And if you've got AdBlock Plus, that should be very smooth for you.
Yeah. I don't know about you, CJ. I'm getting a big Iron Man 1 vibe right now.
Lots of mountains. Tony Stark.
Well, not that, but he's like, you're using my weapons. You can't use my weapons.
Exactly.
That was a big thing in the first Iron Man movie.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's one of those where thinking about that, there were a lot of things that it seems like they're moving to, kind of the MCU is moving towards, especially with maybe Avengers Academy and whatnot.
Yeah. The intro.
Who knows? I just think it was kind of short-sighted by them to cancel this because it was.
It really was
very good.
I love this intro music and everything. Thor doing Thory stuff. I love how they did it too with Tony Stark going through the holograms and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. One thing that I have to wonder though, as an engineering student, I just have to question the Hydra tentacle thingy. The massive drone.
It seems pretty awkward. Take out the leg and
how
it's
would
gone.
it balance? That's my question.
It's sort of like the AT-ATs from Star Wars. It's like you've got this giant robot on 4 little stick legs. So yeah, I mean you're kind of exposing your weakness.
Yeah, you have to concentrate the weight somewhere, and it's just
the
way it is.
They're at the cube, which was very obviously named.
It was an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too. I love that.
I guess S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't the most creative of.
We're gonna see him soon.
Agencies.
Absorbing, man. Hey, Doc Samson and Bruce Banner. I like the little thing they have going.
It's also a cube.
I think it's the only gamma researching institution prison thing. Honestly, though, I really like the Bruce Banner Hulk dynamic in this show because usually these shows fall into what I call a few Bruce Banner personas. That's it. It's either paranoid Bruce Banner, super Zen Bruce Banner, actual scientist Bruce Banner, or something like that. Hey, sweet Balder, who's never mentioned ever, really.
I really want to see Balder in the MCU.
Yeah, really, I don't understand. I totally forgot
Norse
about
god.
him. Yeah, he's supposed to be the best fighter out of Odin's sons.
Yeah, there's a lot of other ones too that they haven't ever explored in the MCU, like Balder, Tyr.
Very true.
Lots of them. Hell hasn't ever been explored. So we'll see. I also kind of like that with this show they kind of had everybody on Earth, so it wasn't like they had everybody pretty much doing their own thing, so it wasn't like they did an origin story. They just kind of assumed that you knew.
Yeah, very
which
true,
saved
very
a lot
true.
of time. That's something a lot of superhero movies can learn from.
Yeah, I feel I think the Justice League movie that they were going to make years ago kind of had a similar thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look at Thor being all Thory. Those arms and the flying. I love how he's flying without moving the hammer, though.
Exactly. Nonsense. How does he do that?
Yeah. Hey, it's Jane Foster.
Natalie Portman, cut your hair.
Holy shit! I just realized how much bigger that hammer is.
I'm
than
watching
her
this
face.
person struggle in the background of that car.
Yeah, airbags went off and everything.
Jane Foster, you're not doing your job. That person clearly just probably broke their nose.
Very, very true. Very true.
Worst EMT ever.
He's a horrible EMT.
Superman? No. I really want S.H.I.E.L.D. to get the skin tight jumpsuits with the utility belts.
But then, what will Black Widow wear? That's pretty much what she already has.
Exactly. She'll just look the best in it. I think that's what needs to happen.
That's it.
I just want to see it's like the old school Fury. Like, if I have one wish for the MCU, it's that I get Samuel L. Jackson in the old school Fury outfit with the tights and the utility belts.
Yeah. Hey, Ultron.
Yeah.
Drone.
That's not going to go bad at all.
Totally. I love how they set up like all this stuff way ahead of time.
Yep.
And I like how in this show, they're not afraid to have Hank Pym actually be Hank Pym.
Yeah.
And not like... Because I think he really gets a bad rap. Like, people don't read the comics. Like, he wasn't Ant-Man when he was, quote-unquote abusive, even though he only hit her once. He was totally out of it mentally. Like, he was... I forgot exactly what happened, but his mind was tampered with and everything, and he was getting really paranoid, and he was freaking out all the time. He was Yellow Jacket, and...
Everybody forgets like that he actually was like under like mind control when he hit Janet, and everybody's just like, oh, he's abusive, blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, it's not right to hit your wife. I mean, Ray Rice is a good example of that. But everybody forgets it really wasn't Hank Pym himself, and people like to make him into some like super abusive, very villainous hero.
Can we just question for a second? Why half these villains already have their gear as soon as they break out of the prison?
S.H.I.E.L.D. did not do a good job taking stuff away from them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like Absorbing Man, you think realistically, if he got his powers from absorbing things through contact with his hands, he would they'd place something over his hands just in case?
Hank, get your pimp hand ready.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, it just grew. Okay, I get it. I get it now. I was confused for a second. How big does this animation studio think, like, the strip of water around New York is?
It's endless.
It seems to expand, like, all the time.
The island of Manhattan is so long.
We're about to get the Hulk, I think, I hope.
See, can we get Samuel L. Jackson wearing that, please?
I love how they basically blended, like, regular, like, the traditional Nick Fury with Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury.
It looks, I mean, it's... Actually, wow, that is a perfect hybrid.
I see what you did there.
No, like, seriously, that is, like... Even in skin color, it's like he's not as dark as Nick Fury, clearly not white. It's, like... milk chocolate.
Whirlwind, and I think that was Great Gargoyle.
S.H.I.E.L.D. employs ex-stormtroopers. Never kill anything. Kinky.
Hey, someone's useful. Oh, it's a wasp.
It's not a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
That's Maria Hill, isn't it? It always gets me. They changed Maria Hill's like appearance in every single type of media she's in. Like, well, she has like no consistency.
This one actually is pretty close to the comics, where she does have like the short, almost military hairstyle, and she's very clearly, ethnic of some kind. But they kind of tried to make it look like Kobe Smulders had the short hair and everything, and then you can tell in the Avengers it's like she had a ponytail.
Yeah,
like she had the bangs, but she had a ponytail.
I love how this show like fully on adopted the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man in the suit kind of view.
Yeah.
Because before that, they didn't really ever go like they didn't really show you, I guess, kind of what it would look like, even though that's obviously nothing at all what it would look like because it's not that big in there. But
honestly, the Iron Man the movie changed a lot of things for Iron Man because not only did it make him like a household name, it really influenced a lot of the way the comics view the character, which is actually kind of big. I mean, it is true that Robert Downey Jr. is essentially Tony Stark in real life, but
pretty much,
it's still like some of the changes they made, like that view, a lot of the sort of the witty banter he did have, but they kind of took it up a notch. So
yeah, I love how much bigger Thor is. He truly is massive.
I like that.
Just like in general.
That's why Armin liked that show. Oh.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, now he's using the hammer to fly.
Yeah, up,
consistency,
up and away.
People. You know what would really help you get out of this situation? If you turned into a giant green rage monster and lifted the rocks.
Hey, look, it's Doc Samson becoming Doc Samson.
Do you know that because his hair is now slightly green?
In his eyes?
Yeah.
So I'm confused. So basically this makes me feel like if I just get exposed to gamma radiation, I'm just going to get really strong. Maybe a little green, but really strong.
BRB moving to that Japanese power plant.
Exactly. Look at this shit. Like at least with Bruce Banner in the comics, it was explained that he kind of had a already genetic mutation in him, but
he accidentally consumed a bunch of creatine.
Yeah. No, like I'm serious. Like, if you don't believe me, check out our whole character bio.
Yeah,
like,
check it out.
His father worked with radiation, and it turns out Bruce Banner technically is a mutant. Really.
That's pretty cool.
They don't ever really go into that in the comics, though. But yeah, like his father. That's one reason his father hated him so much.
And speaking about character bios, we have a couple that are going to come up. I'm currently still working on the Black Bolt one, but that should be out later this week.
Yeah, we have a lot more. I have a few I'm working on.
Josh has several prepared.
Yeah, a lot of it's just time. If anyone here is an engineering student, you'll know like it's a pain in the ass time-wise.
I can't even count to 10, so I'm not an engineering student. Hey, look.
Hey,
Ultron's being
drones.
useful.
Yeah, really. Ooh, shit.
See, this is when Ultron goes bad, I think. He's like, humans made me kill myself.
Discount Gorilla Grodd over here?
Yes, it is.
Come on, Hank Pym, you know what to do. I guess not.
It's Baboon Man.
Yeah, it's Rafiki gone mad.
Yeah. No, Rafiki, don't.
Aw.
It's sort of like the opposite of like Dobby. It's like you give Dobby human clothes. He's free.
Right, so this confused me. When did he put on the helmet? He just got it.
It's the magic of cartooning.
Very true. One other thing that gets me though on this show is that they don't really explain how, but it seems like he has enough exposure to the Pym particles where he can like change his size at will.
Yeah.
Which is something I hope they do in the Ant-Man movie. It'd be really cool to see Hank Pym like can just do it at will. He doesn't need the actual like gas anymore or anything like that. That'd be a neat little thing. Hey Hawkeye, what's up? Oh shit, he attacks Hawkeye.
Oh my god, that's a throwback to the comics.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's a nice little nod there.
Throwback to OG Hawkeye when he wanted to be hero, got his costume and everything, and Iron Man attacked him because he thought he was a villain.
Living laser?
Man, you sliced his shoulder. Ugh.
Yeah, really, it's like, that's all you wanted to do, bro? Where the hell? Yeah, seriously, where the hell are they getting all their equipment from? You'd think they'd destroy it, or not keep it in the same facility the prisoners are in. How many prisons do they have?
As many as needed to make the plot interesting. Shield, like, go get some marketing people.
Baron Zemo.
Seriously,
there we go.
Shield needs to figure out exactly like better names for everything. They have the least discreet names of all time. Raft, Cube.
Hold on, I'm confused. Could someone alright, why is the raft all messed up right now?
I don't know.
I understand the helicarrier and the big house, but what happened to the raft?
Somebody did everything to all the power, if I remember correctly. It was
For like every shield base?
yeah, somehow.
Oh, yeah.
That's another
Hey,
thing.
there we go.
Why are
Hulk
you
out
running
mode.
your power on like a parallel series circuit?
Huh.
You take one shield base out,
Yes.
they all go out.
Oh, neat fact. This is the same Hulk from the Hulk versus Thor and Hulk versus Wolverine movie.
I do like that fact.
Also, neat fact, they're all connected together in the Christopher Yost animated universe. So it's Wolverine the X-Men, the Hulk versus movies, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
That's
and
another.
I think there was one more. I can't remember it.
That's another show that ended way too soon.
Really did.
Wolverine and the X-Men. So good. So, like, underrated, actually. Because when we're talking about the greatest canceled shows of all time, animated-wise, we're talking, like, Young Justice, this, Spectacular Spider-Man. You know, everything. Like, others, what is it, the original Amazing Spider-Man series?
Honestly, the 90s Spider-Man series, it's not all that great in my opinion. It's mostly just up there for nostalgia.
But no, Wolverine and the X-Men is ridiculously good.
Oh, yeah, that show is really good.
It did it's set up for Apocalypse right before, like, basically I think the movies are copying it actually.
They
'Cause
probably
you see,
are.
like because they did Days of Future Past and then they set up for Apocalypse exactly like the movies are trying to do. So
Finally, Hawkeye's back doing something.
he's like, fuck you, Iron Man.
Now, I'm no rocket scientist, but I'm pretty sure that guy is Crimson Dynamo.
Yeah.
Because he's Crimson.
I like how it took. Did you learn that in one of your engineering classes? Is your knowledge?
Fun fact, I'm making a bat signal.
Really?
I'm not even lying, I am, really.
That's crazy.
He was like, you can make whatever you want. I'm like, okay, I'll make a bat signal. Because why
Summon
not?
Angry Affleck.
I will.
Like, I feel like, seriously, after Affleck's comments, I feel like if his parents had died, he might have become Batman. With Matt Damon as Robin.
he married Elektra, so
Exactly.
why not?
It's like you got a whole crime-fighting family going.
Like, I feel like he really gets into his roles. Like, he played Daredevil, and he got with Elektra. Like, that's pretty dedicated right there.
Now he's just going to divorce Jennifer Garner and marry Gal Gadot. Why can't I hold all these Ant-Man?
Aww.
Better love story than Twilight.
Really? So I love how Hulk's just, he's just doing Hulk stuff. He's like, I'll just leave you here, inhale more.
Yeah, he's like, gamma radiation poisoning? The only cure for that is more gamma radiation.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, if you're in the Marvel Universe, get gamma in you at all, you'll
I
be
don't think
just a
gamma is
Hulk.
bad for you. Like, I would actually... Has the Hulk ever gotten cancer? Because I feel like that's something that probably needs to be addressed.
He can't get cancer.
That's,
I think
that's the
I
issue.
think there was one storyline where they tried saying that when he turned into the Hulk, it was like some weird mutation of cancer. I can't I know they totally abandoned that, but I remember there was a storyline where they tried like doing that.
Seriously, Marvel, think of all the children that are exposing themselves to uranium just so they can be the Hulk. Give them some real life consequences other than being just angry. I'm wondering, why did nobody just go after the bottom of the cube?
That's a really good point.
Just to...
My other question is, considering how strong Absorbing Man and Abomination are, why did they like stop when a bunch of dust went into their eyes, basically?
It was a cheap shot.
They could have just piled right through. I know the leader's right there being all devious.
He's got a Howard Stark mustache.
He really does. Never make Maria Hill acting director.
That doesn't end well for anybody in the Marvel Universe.
Especially for, like, Nick Fury.
Yeah. He's like, do me a favor and pull this knife out of my back that you put there.
Yeah, pretty much. Where's all this paper coming from blowing away?
That's a terrible idea for an intelligence agency. Nobody do that.
Really? Yeah. It always gets me. They're supposed to be an intelligence agency, but they do, like, almost the opposite of what they're supposed to do half the time as an intelligence agency.
It's the world's largest earring.
Oh, this guy. Mr. OP himself.
The lead singer for a death metal band. Why you gotta go after the black guy?
Why you gotta be so rude?
Gravitron's a racist. It took you that long to figure out it was Graviton?
It really... That was a good episode. I like the ending theme.
It really is. And that's just a classic. I feel like it's just going to be more pain all over again for me when we go through all this series just to have it get canceled.
Yeah, I don't think we've said it yet, but yeah, we're going to actually go through, like, the whole series. Like, we're not just going to do, like, select episodes. We're going to do every episode going along. Hopefully we can get one every week. That'd be pretty cool.
That actually would be pretty bitchin'.
Get some sense of continuity for once. With us.
CBVS should be coming out soon, hopefully.
Yeah, it's
crossed. Sorry,
it's a
guys.
very powerful one.
It is. I think hopefully this week. Fingers crossed this week.
Yes.
Josh did not know what to say to that.
Yeah, I was thinking about my schedule because I'm looking at it right now, and I was like, I'm free tomorrow.
So am I, so let's get that done. Anyways, they don't need to know the inner workings. Dun, dun, dun.
They don't need to know my life. They don't know me. I'm an
You don't
alpha
know me?
male. You don't know me? Or
You don't know me.
Oh, see, most of these people, they're probably not in the DC area, so they don't actually, like, know what we're referencing right now.
I feel like we should put that link in the description.
Yeah, we will.
Just cause.
It was this radio show. This guy got caught cheating, and he, like, flipped out, and he claimed he was an alpha male, and he started yelling, "You don't owe me." It's hilarious.
You don't owe me.
I'll put the link in the description.
All right.
But hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Go watch the actual show. Like we said before, I think for most people it works best if you just watch it on Netflix.
Yes,
it's
honestly,
on Netflix.
If it's on the Disney XD website, which as I understand all of them are,
They should be. Yeah.
Just install AdBlock Plus and go crazy. Join us, please.
Yeah, join us for these. Also, we are probably going to do a few other shows potentially, like Young Justice, Spectacular Spider-Man.
Wolverine
really
and the
depends
X-Men.
how well
Why
this
not?
does. Yeah, so this is fun to do. It's pretty chill, relaxing. It doesn't take that much work until we have to overlap the stuff together.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Hybrid.
And this is White Sheep.
And I'll see you guys later.